Hey everyone and welcome back, Jay here, and we are using the Life Loss, Life Gain build again, and this build is proving to be better than I expected it to be. We're going to use this for rank matches and see how far we can go, and it got us thinking of building an artifact deck. Leave us a comment and hit that thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe and turn on notifications. We got the Fearless Teeth, Hopeless Nightmare.
Good start, good start. Got one of each mana, so we can play anything that comes up. You can always start off with Hopeless Nightmare, make them discard a card, puts you in an advantage. You can always do Lost Teeth as well. If they start attacking, you can still deal damage.
I think because I don't know what they're going to use, I want to try and keep the enchantment back just a little bit longer.
That one is pretty much when they have less cards in hand. That's a good card to play. But with other decks that are more geared towards removing cards from the opponent's hand, you play that early and quickly.
Like a blue deck or a black deck.
Yeah.
No, come on. Why you gotta be that way?
Because you're that way.
I am not.
We're trying to be. We want a deck that we can play and win
Consistently
at least 70% of the time.
I'd be happy with that.
That should get us to the next higher echelon. And then we're going to have to rework the deck and try to go for 85%.
Yes. I wonder if there's anything out there where you can be consistent to 100% every time.
I am sure that there is something close to that.
Unstoppable Slasher?
Unstoppable Slasher. It's a death touch creature, 2/3. Costs 3 to come out. And if it ever makes damage to you for any reason, it halves your life points.
As if I don't have enough issues as it is.
It is a very difficult card to deal with because even if you kill it, like we're trying to attempt here, you have to do that.
Yeah, because if I don't, I can use that 1/1, but what am I gonna do after that?
He kills your 1/1, he attacks, well, you're already down 10 life. But even if you kill it, it comes back with 2 stun counters on it. So it gives you only 2 turns to figure out how to remove the card again. This is where you need a
Creature removal.
exile card. Not creature removal, exile card.
Okay.
Whether it's pacify, or other things like that. Unfortunately, pacify is a white card. Well, you can definitely scry and take a look at what's coming up and reorder and plan for the future.
But that removes the enchantment from the field if I do that?
Yes, but that's the whole point, because you want 4 different cards in your graveyard for Sticktwister, and you get to see what's coming up. So look at that. You would have had 2 Enduring Tenacities.
So we'll go ahead and move 1 to the bottom, keep 1 on top.
Right, because Enduring Tenacities has tenacity to stay on the field. And you have enough mana to play it. And then with Enduring Tenacity, Sticktwister, and Lost Teeth.
Oh, and I already got 4 different ones in the graveyard?
Yes. Of course.
Just when I think I can get something going.
Right, that would have been a nice little whittle down combo, but you can only do so much. Winter's Intervention only deals 2 damage.
Can't get rid of that 2/3.
No, you're gonna have to wait for him to attack, and then combo, because he's going to block. It's going to deal 1 damage from the creature. You use a Winter's Intervention, sorry. You'll deal 2 more damage, And because you dealt 2 more damage, that's 3 damage total in the turn, and it dies. But, of course, that fucker comes back. Because it doesn't like to stay dead. You know,
I thought reassembling skeletons were bad.
Maybe I should throw that in this deck.
Oh,
A couple
definitely.
of these guys in this deck.
Oh, yeah. We'll go straight for the life points on that one.
Right? Now you play the combo. No.
Why?
No.
Why?
Yes.
But it was already dead, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was dealt damage.
Oh, that's right.
Now it's come back. All of its damage has been refreshed, but it's got 2 more stun counters on it. So now you can hopefully find a way to remove it either permanently or kill your opponent before he kills you.
Hopefully I'll find a way to kill him before he kills me.
Right. So Jagged Baron right there deals 1 damage when it enters the field. But for our combo, if we do not want to deal direct damage to him, like trying to attack him or whatnot with our cards, because let's face it, our cards have Summoning Sickness, and he has the ability to block them all.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have many creatures in our hand right now.
No, but if we were to draw into Bloodthirsty, play Bloodthirsty, and play the land for turn, unless they have an answer, we would win. So that's all we're waiting on is Bloodthirsty.
Bring back a card.
Right.
It'd be nice if we had that one that would automatically just bring out your vampires. Oh, that's it. Isn't that this one?
No. Oh, look, another Jagged. Now, I thought that card makes you draw extra cards too, but apparently I was wrong.
It'd be nice if it worked that way.
The Surveilling Crawler. No, it just deals damage to you. It's a slow tick.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, feed the cycle, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Black decks are notorious for creature destruction.
Yes, they are.
And with -1/1 counters.
And hand control.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not going to block it, but at the same time, that's going to hurt. Really?
Yeah, basically their version of Sticktwister. So maybe I should throw that in this deck too.
Probably. Pretty sure that this deck is going to get completely revamped at some point.
Oh, guaranteed. I'll play a deck for a week straight and then go, okay, now I understand more about the deck. I need to put this card, that card in. I've seen this card.
Ooh, Bloodthirsty.
Ooh, yes.
It's exactly what we needed.
Yes.
Actually, both those cards are what we need.
All we need to
Bloodthirsty
do,
being out there first is beneficial.
all we need to do is get Bloodthirsty out and play the land, and you win. Question is,
Well, I got to get through his defensive line as well. And I don't know if Bloodthirsty has that capability just by itself.
that's why you use Jagged Baron to play a land. That land deals damage to your opponent. If you have Bloodthirsty out already, along with Tenacity, it already kicks off Tenacity and Bloodthirsty without you even having to attack.
Oh, so you don't really need that 1/1 that's indestructible.
No, I just like to use it because it's an interesting mechanic.
Okay.
I put Jagged Barons in there just for whenever you don't have Servitor out on the field, or maybe you have Tenacity and you play Bloodthirster. They're out on the field, but you can't attack for any reason. Maybe they have high creature cards, or they prevent you from attacking with another card effect. You play Jagged Barons, and that gets around everything.
Okay.
Why? Because it's a land card dealing damage directly to the opponent's life points, which then kicks off. Oh. Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch.
Oh, no!
What? Ow. I don't understand how that worked. Because he already halved your life points. It shouldn't have hit you twice.
It shouldn't have been able to.
Oh.
Perfect.
I would have liked to have at least one more land. But
I will take it as it is.
But
Just
you have
those
lifelink,
three.
menace.
Yeah, just those three right there.
Right. Imagine you have a hand that has 4 mana and just those 3 cards.
And it's all black mana.
All black, yep.
Alright, Fear of Lost Teeth.
Yep. Turn 1.
Ain't gonna do much against that 1/3.
It doesn't have to. You don't want to block with it anyways. Not yet.
Alright, so I won't block.
But it's up to you.
Fine.
Yeah, look, another servitor. So now you have some more options here. You can
I
make
was
them
about
discard.
to say, I'm glad I got another one in case one dies. Oh yeah!
It's indestructible. It's not gonna die unless it's removed.
Alright, so what would be the best play? Of course, that.
Ah.
Nope.
You have a choice.
I know, go after the life points or take out the card.
Take out the cards. One last card you have to deal with.
Right.
Unless, of course, they bring something else out that is fun. This is a frog deck. It's gonna start bouncing things from
I believe so.
exile.
And we made reference to a frog deck not too long ago.
I know. What a fucking coincidence. Excuse my language.
You're not excused.
Oh shit. Sticktwister with a 2 count for Delve. We just need to put 2 more things in the graveyard and poison dart frog. That one's going to get death touch at one of these points in times, and he's swinging for 3. All right. What's next?
Hell if I know. Just trying to survive.
Mana. That's what we needed. One step closer to playing around. We can. Yes.
Go ahead and tap sack that.
Figure out what's coming up next so that we can make our plan.
I'm glad you have one.
Generally, I do.
Now, what is that?
He gave his creature death touch.
Off of my card?
He chained it, so it puts it on top of the stack. I was talking about when you killed the creature and his card didn't have anything to target.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all the stacks. The most recent card to be played is the highest most on the stack, which means it gets played first. And if at any point in time one of the targets for the spell used is destroyed or removed, then the spell that comes next does not have a target.
So right now we need to start getting something on the freaking field, though.
Right, now you have Servitor or Tenacity you can play, and if you get 1 more mana, you can have Bloodthirsty.
I think Tenacity might be the better move here. But at the same time, I have a card that's indestructible. Well, essentially both are indestructible, just in different ways.
In different ways, correct. But Barbed Servitor, because it is suspected, cannot block. If I could find a card that would remove Suspect from a card, then I would probably put it into this deck just to use it on Servitor so that I can block. and then attack.
Do they even make anything like that where it removes the that effect?
I believe there are. I just haven't found it quite yet. Or either I did find it and I've forgotten, because that does happen. Or, I haven't found it, and that's because it's in a different color.
Makes sense.
I just had an ADOS moment.
What do you mean?
Attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. Completely lost my train of thought. All right,
Well,
so
we got two out of the 3 cards that we need.
right, so we're going to start pulling things out. Now it has menace, so he has to have 2 creatures to block it, and it's indestructible. So when damage is no damage is going to be dealt, so you're not going to be damaging your opponent because it's dealing 0 damage to your creature because they have 0 power.
It's equivalent to Fog Bank.
In this particular case, yes. Only because they have 0 power. If they had even just 1 power, you would be dealing damage back because any damage dealt to this card is then dealt to the opponent's life points. And of course, frog decks like to bounce to the hand and through exile to get their effects to play out.
Damn, man, I thought you made some exile decks that were pretty good too.
I don't think I've made an actual exile deck.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't mean exile, but one where you can bounce the card. That blue-black one that you made.
Oh yeah, correct. With the artifact flying. No, not artifact. It's a flying enchantment creature.
Yes.
But now you have Enduring Tenacity and Servitors out. You have some defense if he wants to try and attack, unless he makes something unblockable. Bloodthirsty is in your hand, and you have 5 mana to be able to play it now. It's the only thing we're really waiting on. And he's swinging for 5. Even if you block it, you still have Enduring Tenacity on the field because it comes back as an enchantment, saving you 1 extra turn.
Yeah, because I at least don't have to bring it back.
Right, we don't have to bring it back. It's automatically brought back, and then its effects are still out on the field, technically. Oh, look, there's some more mana. Bloodthirster. Now, we have 2 Barbed Servitors, but he only has 3 0/2s. So long as we can keep this card out and just swing with both of these, it doesn't matter if we can deal 1 damage at all.
I have a really good feeling that this might be the end. Never mind.
Nope. Of course not. But
the most random of cards to have in his hand.
So he still has to figure out how to block the servitors with 4 creatures and deal the least amount of damage to it, because right there he's dealing 3 damage to Servitor. Servitor's going to deal 3 damage to them, and we don't have Bloodthirsty out, so it doesn't chain.
At least it didn't go into the graveyard. It came right back to the hand.
Right? It's only delaying us for a turn.
Exactly.
I don't think they can...
Hey, sometimes in 1 turn, that's all you need.
Right. Don't think they can all out kill you? Well, 1... Let's see. 5, 8, 9, 10... 8, 12. They could have dealt a lot of damage to you this turn.
Oh, very much.
Instead of making it impossible to block.
So let's play this one again.
Yep.
Cross your fingers that it stays out on the field.
Yep, because even if they full swing now, we will lose. But look at that. You're attacking with this. You're going to deal at least 1 damage to Servitor. Why? Because they have to block it. Of course, they didn't have to block it, but they did. And that's what failed them.
Oh, and the only thing that's going to give it damage was that 1/1 frog.
Right. So they dealt damage. Servitor deals damage to them. Bloodthirster says, oh, you dealt damage. You're going to then deal damage to heal. And because you healed, Tenacity goes.
And they said, nope.
Tenacity deals damage because you healed. And the guy just did not want to stick around for the final lot of 15 life he was going to lose. And completely...
Look at this field.
Yep. He should have won by his full swinging, but he didn't.
Several times he didn't.
So... Enduring Tenacity kicked off, and it just goes back and forth between them. And we did that against a live person.
That's awesome.
Finally.